Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the new series of the Wacky Random Challenge. It was never going to take me long to start this challenge off again, but joining me on this momentous occasion is my co-commentator in crime for the upcoming F1 2017 Season 14. It's Mr. Hamish Sopwith.
Yeah, hello. You've obviously got too used to F1 2016.
Yeah, I knew I'd do that at some point. How are you, good sir?
I am very well. How are you?
I am very good. How are you finding this glorious game that we now sit in?
Really good fun. I've just started my career. I'm just doing some Formula Rookie races. Got the AI only on 85, and I'm going to work my way up. But it's good fun. The AI are so much better than in the last game, so we should get some good racing.
Indeed. Now, interestingly, it doesn't allow me to change any of the AI stuff at this point. It may actually just give us... Yeah, I'm wondering how the AI bit's going to work. Actually, I'm just going to hop backwards one. Because this episode's going to be slightly kind of blind leading the blind here, because obviously with Hamish joining me, it is the AI aspect is going to be slightly unusual. I've just hopped out of that session for a second. Whoops, no, I don't want to do that. Create online event. Okay, we have to do the opponent bit before we get it. Oh, the opponent difficulty was actually down at 0.
Oh, wow.
They would have been stood still.
That would have been challenging.
Well, 0 is beginner, so that's at the bottom end of the scale. So they probably would have just sat there. Right, so let's bang that up. Maximum human opponents is going to be 1. Fill with an AI, yes. That's that. Opponent field mixed. Right then, now this leads us on to doing, the random element. Now, as in with the beginning of the Wacky Random Challenge before, we are going to start at the top of the track list and work our way down, which gives us the Algarve. Now, this is going to be listed in your alphabetical as listed in the game, despite the fact that some of the track names are slightly different alphabetically. If you put in like Autodrom or what have you, that would actually put Monza, I think, near the beginning. So it's going to be Algarve, or Autodrom Internacional de Algarve, which is in Portugal, and this is going to give us yes, Ferrari 488 GT3.
Oh, that's so cool.
What a brilliant start. The second car, however, is go-kart. that's going to be easy. Oh, wow. That's going to be easy. Right, I'm just going to move my spreadsheet over there. Minimize that. Change the scene. Now, the categories it's given us for opponents are, so of course, save. Pick your car first is what I've learnt. So there it is, the 4. Oh, I get to drive a Ferrari so soon. Brilliant. Okay, so the vehicle class then it has given us is Vintage F3, which is the... Where is it?
That's like a Lotus Type 49, I believe. That's sort of vehicle.
Not the 49, it's the 51, the little Formula 3 thing.
Okay.
Road D. Now, I've still got Road D as in Project R's Road D, which was the Toyotas and such, but that's not at all what's in this Road D. Road D of old is Road G of current, so that's going to be kind of the equivalent of the C's, B's, I think, from the last game.
So we should get a good race between the go-karts and Road G's.
Oh, the go-kart, we are going to be mullered when we go over to that. And the Vintage Prototype B.
Oh, cool. So they're like the old, the new old Le Mans cars.
Yeah, I think so, yes. Right. So that's now set up. Now if I save that and start that, now if you join me...
Okay, I should be in any second.
Yep, there you are. Now, what cars does it allow you to pick out of pure curiosity?
Well, I'm in the GT at the moment.
Yeah, it's put you in... Yeah, see, that's limited. Yeah, that's actually limited the car selection to the categories that I've put in it. That makes perfect sense. So you could technically pick any of the cars available to you out of this entire list. It still fits. With now, that was what I was. Be my guest. I'm going to run with the Ferrari, but crack on. If you want to try something else, another one of the GT3s or anything else available to you, crack on. I wonder what the road...
I'm going to have to go with Ferrari as well.
So the Road Ds it's given us is the Beamer M1 Coupe Stance Works, the Camaro ZL1, the DB11, that thing's fast, KTM Crossbow, the 7620, which I haven't driven yet, and the Jaguar F-Type SVR Coupe. So decent cars. Yeah, kind of... Yeah, Road Bs were about as the comparable to Project Cars 1. And the weather... This will be interesting. Heavy fog at night.
Ooh, it should be fun with no lights on a go-kart.
Oh, that's going to be fog. That's heavy fog. There we go. Oh God, have you? You know when you pick different weathers, it gives you that picture.
Yes.
Have you seen the one that looks? Have you looked at blizzard? That's basically snow, blind, really blind.
But I've only seen it from the beta, so I've driven most of the tracks and most of the cars, not for like long periods of time, but only in the beta.
How are you finding the release game to the beta you tried?
It's similar, but it's a lot more polished. Like the UI is more polished. There's no bugs like we used to. A lot of the game modes
you can say this now.
and crashed. Exactly. Yeah, I know. There's no disclaimer or whatever.
Yeah. No bound to secrecy. So was it just lots of crashing, or was it shadows? No, I understand are still a bit of a problem.
In the current game, I haven't noticed it. You notice it around Daytona and stuff because of the draw distance and the amount of track you see.
Right.
It's just in the oval tracks, to be honest.
Okay. Anyway, you're on a bit of a time limit. Actually, so am I, but not quite as strict as yours. So let's get this underway.
I mean, I've got like an hour, which is fine. So.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. When you alt tab away, you can't click on the main window. You actually, I have to click on my my status bar at the bottom with Picard's icon in it. I don't know why. It just seems to be the way it is. Not that that's a major problem. Right.
Well, I've got push to talk, so hopefully I don't start talking, then just remember I haven't pressed a push to talk button.
Okay. I'm going to be hitting the hot laps as well in this game. That's something I used to love doing in Picard's 1.
Oh, we're doing like time trial and stuff?
Yeah.
The drifting, the handling and the drifting model in this game is insane. It's the best of any game, racing game or sim I've ever tried. It's insane.
Sweet.
The best cars I found, things like the Caterhams are really good, but you need to put rotars on, otherwise you've got no chance. But, they're really fun. You can just hold it. So. Are we default setup?
I will be. It's up to you if you want to use a different one.
No, it's cool. I'll go default.
Oh, that noise! I started us at the front, but you can't change that in online, I don't think. Oh, God. Can't see! I really can't see. Where's the hell? Oh, there it is. I was just like, where the bloody hell's the apex? Yeah, you flew off as well. Whoa! I put the AI difficulty and aggressiveness in the middle of the scale. Oh, I've been clumped off.
That was me.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Where are you?
Third at the moment. The only bug I've noticed so far is, when you've got track limits penalties on. Yes. Someone's retired, actually. Someone's actually still hits. Anyway, and it says, race controls that you have to drop down to position X within a number of seconds.
Yes.
I had it yesterday where I accidentally, overtook. This was on Suzuki, and I accidentally overtook through the S's off the circuit. Oh, this car is wonderful. but it said drop down to 14th. I was 13th, but I had to give the position back to a car that I didn't overtake to start with.
I haven't, to be fair, I haven't paid enough of the game.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been in that situation.
This Ferrari is beautiful. Right ahead of me is actually that's one of the road D's actually ahead of me. And I'm really struggling to gain on it.
There's a lot of understeer I've noticed, and the rear end grip is...
Which I'm sure you could dial out. With, decent setup options. I'm told, like I said, I've read that a lot of the road cars have got bad understeer problems.
Okay, I haven't tried the road cars.
Oh dear, there's random tyres and someone's had an argument with the tyre wall. Oh no! There's a car missing a wheel! Oh, damage is on! Oh, I've accidentally left damage on. I don't normally run this series with damage on. But seeing a car with no wheel, with at least one wheel short, is quite easy. Oh, I'm
not going to crap.
Yeah. I've already got a little bit of damage front and back.
For me?
Well, the back one probably was you, but it's only 5, so it's not anything I'm going to notice. Oh, this Ferrari is magnificent. Not that I expected it not to be. Oh, there's another car missing a wheel.
In fairness, it's so cool that Ferrari, it's so cool they've got the Ferrari sort of deal and stuff.
Yeah.
And Porsche as well.
Porsche as well, yeah.
Oh, no!
What have you done?
Oh, wow. You say that's not my wheel?
3 wheels on your wagon now, Hamish.
Something's not right. So I hit a car, but I've now got no light in my car.
And it's heavy fog as well.
Yeah. It feels... Well, I think I have still got my wheel. But there's this one car which has like no wheels and drove across the track.
Oh, I just had a big old clunk.
Wow, this is really tough. I really can't see where I'm going.
No, but that's what you would expect with heavy fog, is very limited visibility.
And also, I have no headlights.
And you have no headlights, yeah. And there's not, doesn't seem to be a great deal of circuit lighting here, so...
I've counted 0.
Yeah, I think we'll race the go-karts in daylight. Now, there's some car track combinations that are impossible, like we couldn't take these Ferraris around the go-kart circuits.
No, definitely not.
Nor could we take, like, the GT3s or the road cars around the rallycross tracks.
Yes, that'd be entertaining, though.
That would be very, very hard.
Have you tried riding across it?
Very, very briefly.
Oh, how did you find it?
Hard.
Oh, I love it. It's so fun.
I imagine it is when you get the hang of it. I literally tried it like one lap. Oh, there's a 3-wheel wagon. It just kind of did to me what they tried to do to me what they did to you. Pull out right in front of me. The AI doesn't... The AI...
It's probably the same one, actually.
It probably is the same one, yeah. The AI doesn't obey blue flags, I see. I experienced that yesterday.
Well, it says I have 100 damage on the front.
You have 100 damage on the front. Well done.
The car doesn't feel too bad.
I'm very much relying on the rear lights of the car in front of me as navigation at the moment, because I can see naff all else. Are you using cockpit view?
No, I'm not.
What view?
I use the Bionic.
Yeah, that's the exact same one I use. Not the one that's right down on the ground, the next one.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I use the... Yeah. It's... I just find it easier.
Yeah,
It's
the same.
equivalent of the TCAM.
Way! I had it yesterday where, especially in the snow, in that snow race I did, where the dry racing line just, it basically just disappears. It gets wetter and wetter and wetter. And you really do notice it. So the whole...
one thing they've really got spot on is the transitions between wet and dry.
Yeah. The whole weather evolution thing.
It's... I mean, I don't remember the snow in the racing game, bar rally games.
Oh, the same. This game is going to keep me quite happily occupied for a long time, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's got 20 variations of the GT3 car, so for like AOR and stuff,
Yeah.
racing, which I'm planning on doing, is going to be so fun.
Oh, shut up. The commentator stuff, the director stuff looks really... I gave it a little bit of a try last night and a little bit again today. Looks fabulous. The tools that are there look superb. Oh, I've overshot turn one.
In the brief overview, that's like the main difference from your contest.
There's loads of differences. I mean, oh no, that's impact. Oh dear, we must have 19 damage. Well, I mean, for instance, you remember when we commentated that overlay you use to give you people's positions?
It's already there, isn't it?
It's already there, and you can click on the names and you can jump straight to that person. That's really quite cool.
It looks quite sort of Formula One-esque.
Oh,
like,
a little
comes up on the side.
influenced by, I would think, yeah, certainly.
Yeah. One thing I would say is the penalty system in this game is really good. Because it's, you know, the first one used to just slow you down. There's
Yeah.
nothing you could do.
You can customize that, can't you? Yeah.
And also, if you cut a corner, like, even if you go quite right, it does actually give you a penalty. So it's pretty realistic.
Yeah, you can customize that as well. I noticed there was an option on how much time penalty to give, I think, or something like that.
Okay,
Or, wow, I think that's what it says.
Time to give it back or something.
I don't know exactly. I didn't play with the option. Oh, goodness me, you slammed the back of that Aston.
Have you got all assists off?
No, mine are unrealistic.
Oh.
No, I'm not brave enough to go no assist yet. I'll build up to that.
I've just got whatever. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I've just got realistic.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you get these sort of sim races and they're like really sort of like, I don't know, they hate the fact that you can run assists in the game.
Yeah. So the assists
But in
really
real
don't
life,
work
they
very well.
are actually
Essential.
But yeah, and also, you know, like things like the BMW GT3, that comes with traction control and all sorts.
What, the Z4?
The Z4, yes.
Yeah.
But like a lot of sim people are like, no, I don't like, you know, I mean, all this. But in real life, they have this.
That's what they have, yeah. I mean, that's not slightly Mad's fault that this car actually has. Although, speaking of the Z4, it doesn't have stability control this time. It did last time. So, yeah, it's not sure. Oh, we're coming up to lap of Formula 4. Ugh.
I'm doing need to do I might have figured out I can only get to 120 straight. Oh my gosh, wow. Jeez, the Ferrari just flew past me.
That might have been
At a
me.
million miles an hour. But it's number 20, he's the 24th, so I'm
All right.
in 25th place.
Oh, right, you weren't being lapped by.
Oh no.
flying off the road. There's a message that's popped up that Hamish probably likes. Rating complete. Oh, I was doing really well and I've just been smacked into by him.
Oh my god, it is absolutely insane. So I've got a picture. You know how coming down to the hairpin?
Yeah.
After the what's the best way to describe it? After like the first set of corners, you come down to the hairpin.
Yeah.
I could just see all the different colored lights and all the cars in the distance.
It's coming up behind you. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's a weird view. I've cut to the outside camera shot. You can see the lights are on, but there's no light on the ground. So that's completely wrong. No. You know when you cross the line, it cuts to that external shot.
Oh right, yes.
The light mapping is completely wrong.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that is. You can see your own headlights, but you are literally not casting any light on the ground. Yeah, that is completely cockeyed. Yeah.
Wow, this is not my race. I've miscast.
I'm not surprised with no headlights.
Also, damage, and it does make. I mean, in fairness, I wasn't running the car with its standard spec that long anyway.
Yeah.
Hit it all off.
I didn't even think to check. That was my bad there. This is really slow procession going on. But I love the way that like really good road cars can actually really stick it to the GT3s and things like that. That kind of real mixed category racing has been done so well in this, and that was something I really missed from P-Cars 1. That was really what I would have loved to have done in the first game. Is this kind of multi-class mayhem?
Yeah, the Porsche GT3 RS, the non-GT3.
Yeah, the road car one. Yeah,
the road car version. It's so much fun to drive. You can tell it's not a GT3 just because you pick up some handling characteristics, but it is very good fun. Wasn't my best lap time in the end. It kind of been 2:03.
2:03. Not surprised, blind.
Yeah, but I mean, it is a guy took 9 minutes to get around.
Oh, what, the three wheels?
I also had 100 damage, but I don't know actually what that means. I couldn't take an external look of the car.
No. Right, it's time for us to swap over to the go-kart.
Oh god.
Oh, of course. I've got to redo the allocations, haven't I? Because I can't select go-kart right now because it's not in the classes. Yeah. All right, let's hop out then. Rehost. Right, so change that to the kart. Is it still? Yeah, it's still doing that. There we go. Kart. It's. Oh, of course it was SMS. This is going to be interesting. Right. Can't turn damage off. We are, however, putting this into the day. Welcome back.
Hello.
I can't turn damage off. But if you can, I can't see how. Oh, realism setting. Surely it's got to be in here. Damage type. There we go. We had full damage on. There
From
we
what
go.
I hear, the damage model's a bit hitting. It's not quite 100% yet.
Okie dokie. Oh, what as in the
The
impact on
physics and stuff.
the impact on
Yeah.
performance. Yeah.
So, in Daytona, you can like run into the barrier at 200 miles an hour and get a cracked windscreen. But other times you can like go over a heavy curb and your suspension goes, which is completely realistic because that's what should happen. But it's just it doesn't sort of
Yeah, the scale is not
emulate
quite
that
right.
across
Yeah.
all categories. So.
Hop back on board, please, good sir.
I've got quite an awkward driving position because of my mic is like I'm almost touching my mic with my hands as I
Oh, so
As
you,
I-
you might be clunking
yeah.
it.
yeah, so it's a bit awkward. I
Right.
decided to take it off push to talk because it was so difficult.
Yeah. Well, I changed this to a day race.
Okay.
It's still foggy, and it's still the same classes. So we are going to get we're going to get mullered.
Yeah,
We
but-
won't have the GT3s because obviously we were the GT3s and we've now swapped out. So it's going to be the go-karts, vintage Formula 3s, which is the Formula 4s, the only thing we're going to keep up with. The Road Ds, no hope, and the vintage Prototype Bs, also no chance.
Yeah, so we'll be in a race on our own, which will be fun.
Which will be amusing. Well, we'll be able to give the Formula 4s a run for them anyway, I think.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
I do like this track, though, it must be said. It's really
I've
quite
actually
challenging.
hit real life.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit of a. I mean, I love motorsport, obviously. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing a racing game. but Dad's work, they sponsor a racing car. I mean, it's nothing like it's not like a massively expensive one or anything.
Mhm.
It's it's a bit of fun for my dad's boss really because he loves motorsport and stuff. So
Yeah, our MD
But,
was the same for a while.
but yeah, I mean, we go around. Like, I've been to like Silverstone, like I don't know how many, like
Many times. Yeah.
but a lot.
Oh
I
god,
do
I'm,
have to have a wheel go karts.
oh god, blimey!
Oh, go
Ow!
I'm just pulling off right to the side, letting everyone pass.
Yeah.
I'm not taking
Now.
any chance.
Oh, we have no gears.
I know. I just found out.
Oh, occasionally a crossbow's just spun it and survived. I'm now facing a crossbow right in the face. I'm stuck.
Oh no, you're stuck.
No, I'm going again.
Okay.
It takes a long time for this go-kart to get going off the mark.
It does, yeah. I'm just sort of stuck at sort of 70. Oh no, is that you? Okay.
Oh no, I'm in last. So, oh,
Okay.
crikey! This thing doesn't have a lot of grip. This thing
I actually just did a Formula rookie race round this
around here.
track. Yeah. So I do know the track quite well. And this is the track I tested most on the beta.
Oh, cool.
It is such a... it's a really
Was that-
fun track.
Was that because it was first in the list?
No, it was because it's the best drift.
Ah, yeah, I
It was
could
really
see
good
that.
fun. Yeah, it's just really good fun.
There's a couple of things I wish they did a little bit differently.
In what sense?
As in the game does a little bit different.
Okay.
Like when you finish the race, I wish it would tell you what car was there, not just a picture of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got the nationality icon, which I thought was for the driver. No, that's for the car. I believe it's for the car. I think it's for the car anyway.
Oh, I know in Korea it's definitely for the driver.
It might be. Yeah, there might be one for the driver in Korea, maybe.
But, oh right, okay, I didn't realise that.
I think it's for the car anyway. Looking at what I think the picture is, slow down to avoid being given a penalty. I'm last!
Okay, I just overtook a Formula, whatever it is, vintage thing.
Yeah.
But I probably lost on the straight.
Yeah, let's just say this track is not built for go-karts.
No, I mean, it's a shame, because there would be track, so go-karts would be awful, like Monaco or Knockhill, or something like that.
Well, you should be able to do those combinations.
Because in the go-kart, they'd be fairly decent, I would have thought.
Yeah.
You've got turns and stuff, and you need to be fairly precise.
It's a shame the 250cc didn't make it.
Yeah. Another one I would have liked to see is the aerial accident.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same, and that's something I said last night, as I'm really upset that the aerial ascent didn't make it. Do you know why that was the case?
No, I haven't. I didn't end up asking any of the developers.
I'm assuming it's a licensing thing, but in fact that all of the aerial ascents aren't in.
The only thing I couldn't think of is apparently the DLC. We'll be getting DLC like monthly, or no, it won't be monthly anymore. You know how last time it was monthly? Or
Yeah,
DLC?
well, the DLCs weren't. That was a free card that was released every month, wasn't it?
Something like that. But also the DLCs were monthly. I think.
You did have a spree of DLCs. That's true.
They stopped towards the end and stuff.
Yeah, they did. So. Are they only planning 4 DLCs?
Yeah. So the thing behind that is the DLCs will have the same amount of content of the Project Cars 1 DLCs, but they're not going to be as frequent.
So they're going to be really big DLCs then?
So we could be getting DLCs with like 20 cars, and the prices are going to be quite competitive. I understand that they're probably about 10-ish quid per
Not
DLC.
surprised if there's that much in it. Wow.
Because I remember Project Cars 1, the DLCs were really good value, I thought.
I thought they were, yeah. I got the season pass for this, so I won't have to pay for the DLCs to come out.
Cool.
Yeah, I did the big pre-order.
I had, when I got the beta, I paid 50 quid, and it was like the what was it? It was the bronze membership, which is basically just a standard game.
Okay.
I got the pre-order bonus, obviously.
Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, I very intentionally didn't sign up for the beta just so that it was that much more of a bigger surprise for me. Of course, I watched videos on what other people experience, but there's a whole, you can watch a car go around a track. It's a whole different experience driving it.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I stopped playing the beta about 4 months ago because I wanted to get excited for the game.
Yeah. That was the other thing. I knew I would just be kind of exploding every 30 seconds and just getting really, really impatient and grumpy that I was playing a game months before it was ever going to land properly.
Yeah, and also, like, it kind of, like, takes away, like, you obviously do a lot of Project Cars recordings and that and stuff. And it would be so difficult for you to keep your mouth shut.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely. I'm being lapped by the Road Ds.
Oh really? I haven't been lapped yet.
Yeah, but I'm like 30 seconds behind you.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm not getting to. Oh, spun again. I'm not getting the grip of this go-kart.
You know what? I'm going to wait for you.
Oh, bless you. You'll be waiting a while.
I didn't think you were this bad.
Yeah, this... Oh, that is beautiful. Car number 3 just flown past me. Followed by a Mustang. Oh, I can see where you were on the map. Caterham's just come past. Yeah, I'm not surprised the Caterham 7 Classic didn't make it over.
No. I mean, I think they had other cars. But in fairness, like, not having the aerial accident doesn't take away the amazing car.
Oh, no. It's a shame, but, there had to be a cut-off somewhere. I mean, the fact that they haven't got the entire roster meant... Oh, bleeding hell, spun again. Meant there had to be a rooting out process.
Yeah.
Someone didn't have to make it. Some of them were, like the roofs, it was obvious they weren't going to come across with the Porsche, so there's no point in having both.
Yeah, exactly. And the Porsches are so fun to drive.
Oh yeah, they
Because
are.
it used to be only EA who had the licensing, and EA had the license for 10 years.
10 years, yeah, which expired.
Which is why now every single race game
Has Porsche in it, yeah.
which is cool because they make some amazing cars. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not a particular fan of them in real life, so to speak, only because they're all very similar.
I'm sure the die-hard fans would scream at you for that.
Yes, but you know, but in games and their racing cars are amazing.
I wonder why for... there you go, I've seen you just on the side of the track. I wonder why... Was it just cost that meant they couldn't put Ferrari in on the first game? Do you think?
I have no idea. It's quite a strange one because here we go. Where are you?
Right next to you.
I don't want to crash into you. I use a wheel to use this. I don't use like the bumper cam.
No.
Here we go. I'm the slipstream, but I'm hit the Evans. I got the
I was going to say, yeah, Slipstream's really going to help you in these things.
In fairness, we should have adjusted the final drive in the car.
Should have done what?
Adjusted the final drive to try and get a bit.
Oh, yeah, to get a bit more top end, yeah.
Okay, this is going to be quite fun. Last lap showdown.
Yeah.
If I don't beat you, I'm going to be so embarrassed.
Ah!
Oh!
That's what I've been doing all race long.
Oh no. You just got to be really careful on the throttle.
Yeah.
They're much easier than Project Class 1 though, I think.
Really? I'm finding... But then... but then, how much did I play Picard's One? You know, it's not really a surprise that I would find that easier. I find generally that this game is harder than the first one.
Yeah, the reason being is they've overhauled the time on. Where
Yeah.
you
I spun again. Yeah.
The reason being is they've completely redone the time model.
Yeah.
So each car, depending on like
I just see you
What
smack into the cones.
yeah, depending on which car has a completely different time model. Also
Yeah.
the tyres, they actually you can't actually see it, but at least what was explained to us in the beta.
Yeah.
This is really early on. This is like one of the first things they did. You can actually see the tyres flex from left to right as you go down the corner, which is just so cool. I mean, it's so cool, like seeing it from like nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, we were getting like 2 gigabyte updates every single day.
Wow.
For 2 years. That's incredible. In my opinion, that's some pretty awesome work, guys.
Yeah.
Only because it's just like, you know, it was really, I was amazed. I'm not going to everything. I was really amazed how many, like, you know, how much they stuck with the game and developed the game. Oh my god, I've got nothing on it.
Only because I've managed not to spin for a while.
I think the fog's actually easier one of the days doing go-karts. Because you're never actually going at any sort of speeds you need to worry about.
I like also the way that the fog actually, you know, you can see people disappearing into the fog, not just they're there, and poof, they're gone.
Yeah, no, it does look good. Okay, so is that the last lap? Or have we got one?
No.
Oh no!
we just missed it.
I think I got overtaken by P1 like on the second. Did you get overtaken as well?
No, I'm still going.
Oh no way!
Are you done? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm done.
god, I'll bin out then. There's no point me carrying on just on being told. Not in that bloody thing. Oh dear, the timing screen hasn't worked on mine.
Oh no! In what way?
Well, I've retired, and everyone has a sector time, first, second, and third of 8 minutes, 88 seconds. Interesting trick. .888.
Oh.
The last lap and best lap is correct, but their sector times are completely cockeyed. Well, that's a way to restart this series.
Are we doing another one, or is that the last one?
That's it for this episode.
Okay.
You're welcome to stick with me for another one, as I'm going to be recording the second one after this. But for those on YouTube, thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.